Alright, hello everybody, my name is Dalton Redlinger and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Got a bit of a longer one today. Today we are flying from McAlester, where we landed last episode, and we're flying to Lawton, which is another prison town in Oklahoma. And once we do this flight, I think we'll head back up north to Woodward. If I can remember where the heck it is. Kind of hard to follow a map whenever it doesn't have roads and stuff on it, but it's to the north in some way or another. So, yeah, I am going to pause here and go through all the checklist stuff, and I will see you guys once we start taxiing out to the runway. Alright guys, I got the checklist all sorted out, so let's go ahead and start making our way to the runway after I contact ground control.
Kilo Mike Lima Charlie traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is taxiing to runway 20.
Really?
Kilo Mike Lima Charlie traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha taking off runway 20 south departure.
I think I would want to go to one of the ends of the runway if I'm going to be honest, but I guess it's whatever.
Parking brake. Set. Pilot and passenger seat backs. Most upright position. Seats belts. Check secure. Doors. Closed and locked. Flight controls. Free and correct. Flight instruments, PFD. Check no red X's. Altimeter, PFD. Set baro. Standby altimeter. Set. Alt cell. Set. Standby flight instruments. Check. Fuel quantity indicators. Check. Mixture. Rich. Fuel selector. Both. Autopilot. Engage. Flight controls. Move against AP. /P trim disk button. Press. Flight director. Off. Elevator trim. Set for takeoff. Throttle.
Probably actually get onto the runway before I start doing that, shouldn't I?
Set 1800 RPM. Magnetos.
What am I supposed to be doing here?
.150 RPM max decrease. Magnetos.
That was more than 150 RPM, but whatever.
50 RPM max difference. Magnetos. Both. Vacuum gauge. Check. Engine indicators. Check. Ammeters and voltmeters. Check. Annunciators. Check none displayed. Engine idle. Check 600 to 650 RPM. Throttle. Adjust 1000 RPM.
Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call this stuff good, honestly. Flaps are open. Let's go ahead and release parking brake. I should have more than enough room to take off in this, but it's so weird that it taxied me there versus all the way to the end of the runway.
Fort Worth Center Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 mile south of Kilo Mike Lima, Charlie 1,100 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Fort Worth Center. Squawk 5467.
Squawk 5467 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 2 miles south of Kilo Mike Lima, Charlie 1,600 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger, Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
Flaps up now.
Generic 635 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 5,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 314 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 3,100 feet generic. Report them in sight. $02 Romeo contact Fort Worth Center on 128.1. Good day. Generic November 8422 Delta Fort Worth Center altimeter 29.92 continue as planned. Going to 128.1. 24.1.02 Romeo.
So I figured out how to put more air traffic into the game, which I went ahead and did. So that should definitely make things a bit more interesting. Let's go ahead and start getting the autopilot set up. I probably should have done this when I was on the ground.
Traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 1,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Daughter 49er have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight. Delta contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875. Good day. .875 for Cessna Tree 2 Delta. Airbus 9er for Tango traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 300 Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight.
Let's get up to about 10,000 feet.
Daher 49er contact Fort Worth Center on 128.1. Good day. .1 for Daher 49er. Fort Worth Center, Daher X-Ray Alpha Victor Mike Whiskey flight level 310. Daher X-Ray Alpha Victor Mike Whiskey Fort Worth Center, continue as planned.
Okay, so here we are, we're on our way.
Fort Worth Center, Daher X-Ray Alpha, Tango November X-Ray flight level 310.
I'm going to pause here, and I'll see you guys whenever we reach our cruising altitude. I will see you briefly. Well, bare minimum, we can definitely see a lot more than we could last time. Still climbing, but we're getting closer. I think my altitude was 8,000 feet last time, so we're going to be even higher than we were last time. This particular plane has a altitude cap of 12,000 feet, I think. There's no real reason to fly that high, I
Fort
don't
Worth
think.
Center, Cessna November 2226 Mike 1,700 feet. Cessna November 2226 Mike Fort Worth Center altimeter 29.902 continue as planned.
It's definitely a lot more noisy with the AI traffic turned up.
Cessna 01 Delta traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 8,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Fort Worth Center, Cessna November 0445 uniform, 4,400 feet. Airbus 43 Echo contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875. Good day. Cessna November 0445 uniform Fort Worth Center altimeter 29.902 continue as planned. Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha traffic is 1 o'clock 1 mile at 3,700 feet Daher TBM 9.
It's just
Report them in sight.
consistent.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha traffic alert. 3 o'clock less than 1 mile 3,600 feet Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight. Airbus 72 might contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875. Good day.
Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha traffic in sight.
Is it?
124.875 for Airbus 43 Echo.
Yeah, I guess technically it would be in sight, but I don't see jack squat. Where did you say it was coming from?
Dollar 947 have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Okay. Well, whatever. Apparently my pilot has better eyes than I do. Although, I guess, to be fair, I do have a...
Cessna 26 Mike traffic is 10 o'clock per mile at 1,100 feet Cessna
co-pilot
Skyhawk.
with me.
Report them in sight. Cessna 26 Mike have the traffic.
Now, just look at how massive the Earth is, though. Just, good lord.
Fort Worth Center Airbus November 8843 Echo is passing flight level 315, descending flight level 310. Airbus November 8843 Echo Fort Worth Center, continue to be OBCT as planned.
We're not far away from Oklahoma City, so that Airbus might be going there. When I say we're not far away from Oklahoma City, I mean, like, for an airplane, we're not very far away.
Cessna 26 Mike traffic alert. 9 o'clock less than 1 mile, 1,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Fort Worth Center Cessna November 04656 is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 mile north of Kilo Mike Lima Charlie 1,300 feet. Request flight following. Cessna November 04656 Fort Worth Center. Squawk 4312.
Alright, we're getting close to our assigned altitude, 10,000 feet. We are at
Squawk
9,100 feet right now.
Cessna 656. Cessna 656 radar contact 2 miles northeast of Kilo Mike Lima Charlie 1,000 feet. Altimeter
down there, there's another,
29.902.
Kind of an airstrip thing down there. Landing strip.
Roger, Cessna 656.
Yeah, so I actually did look into how much it would actually cost to take flying lessons around here. It's like $300 a freaking hour. It's ridiculous. Not quite that steep as I'm saying, but like you round it up, it might as well be $300. It's just insane. Like, this would be like really fun. Don't get me wrong, you know, it would be amazing to be a pilot, but the amount of BS you've got to go through to actually get your private pilot's license is ugh. The good thing is, though, it never expires once you get it. So once you get done with your training, you're done with it pretty much forever. But you definitely want to fly pretty frequently so you don't get rusty. Anyway, we are just a few feet away from our assigned altitude.
Cessna 72 Whiskey have the traffic.
Alright.
Fort Worth Center Airbus November 5 438 Echo flight level 330. Airbus November 5 438 Echo Fort Worth Center, continue to Otnick as planned.
So, here we are at our assigned
Fort
altitude.
Worth Center Cessna November 7770 November 800 feet. Cessna November 7770
I
November
just
Fort
realized
Worth
I'm
Center
still flying
altimeter
with my
29.902,
landing lights and my taxi
continue as
lights
planned.
on.
Generic 909er Foxtrot contact Kansas City Center on 128.3. Good day.
Taxi lights, landing lights. Okay.
Going to 128.3, generic 9er Foxtrot.
Well, I will join you guys again shortly once I come across something interesting, or if I see anything down below that might spark an interest. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, well I have found something that makes the radio log like not nearly as annoying as it would be otherwise. I can just turn down the comm volume here. Not that that would be a very good idea in real life, but if it's just giving you a freaking headache like it is me right now, just turn it down a little bit. There you go. Alternatively, if you can,
132.2 Cessna Tree for Victor.
I was kind of hoping I could just switch the frequency in total. But no, apparently I cannot. That is unfortunate. Well, not really a lot of interest down below me. At least not that I last saw anyway. Because we are about to cross over a pretty decent sized town. Oh, Ada. Okay.
Cessna 62 tree traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Then you can just kind of see something over there, but it's too far away for the game to say, yeah, no. Thomas Ranch, Valley. Yeah, a lot of the air traffic is like really far below me. Oh, looky there. That looks like a interstate of some description. At least some kind of main road.
Cessna Tree 6 Quebec traffic is 3 o'clock, 2 miles at 1,200 feet, TBM 9.
I wonder what that
Report
is.
them in sight.
Looks like some kind of something important.
Cessna 04 Echo have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Yeah, judging by that exit down there, that's definitely a freeway or interstate of some description.
Cessna Tree 6 Quebec traffic in sight.
Yeah, it's so nice being up here whenever you don't have to deal with idiot drivers and
$21 Yankee traffic is 9 o'clock for miles.
having to worry about other crap you would be on the ground. But
Report them in sight.
I've got air traffic control constantly
10 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 310
blowing the eardrums out, so it's not all peaches and roses up here. That's for sure.
Cessna 1908 traffic is 7 o'clock 4 miles at 1,300 feet, TBM 9. Report them in sight.
Lapa? No, Lada.
$21 Yankee traffic in sight. $344 has the TBM 9 in sight. Cessna 1908 has the TBM 9
So I think for the next flight that we do after this, we might fly either to Oklahoma City or we're just going to head back up north to Woodward where I actually live. I want to do like, I don't know, this is going to be flight number 3.
132.2 for Dollar 66
We'll do like 5 flights in this aircraft, then we'll kind of upgrade to another one.
Cessna Flight 8 uniform contact Fort Worth Center on 132.2. Good day.
I don't know if I'm going to fly like any actual
Going to
airliners or
132.2
anything, but
Cessna Flight 8 uniform.
it's, you know, we might do it as just like something for fun, but I definitely want to keep my,
Traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 1,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
I definitely kind of want to remain in like the realms of realism. I don't want to go any bigger than a plane I would actually want to fly in real life.
Cessna 76 Yankee traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at 4,400 feet generic. Report them in sight.
That's still getting very annoying.
Cessna 19er Whiskey traffic in sight.
So, yeah, I think the biggest we'll probably go is just going to be the King Air, aside from whenever we just kind of mess around with things.
Cessna 623 traffic is 11 o'clock 2 miles at 1,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
But, you know, the bigger planes that we get, the further we're going to fly away. I think whenever we get the King Air, we might actually go as far as Las Vegas. Because, like, little tiny planes like this, it's good for, like, flying across your own state or flying to nearby cities. But it's not really good for cross-country flights.
At 1,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
But it definitely beats taking the car, though.
Is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 1,200 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report
Anyway, I will join you guys again shortly whenever we get closer to
traffic is 9 o'clock.
our destination. We're definitely closing in. We're only about 80 miles away, so I will see you guys maybe around 60 miles or so. So I'll join you in a moment.
3 miles at 1,201 kilo have the Doherty.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 55 miles out. I think it's about time that we go ahead and start descending.
Traffic is 3 o'clock 2 miles at 1,900 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
I think we'll go ahead and descend to about 5,000 or 6,000 feet. Just going to cut back the throttle a little bit too, so we don't overheat the engine. And start beginning our descent. Might be doing this a little bit early, but I'd rather do it now than have to circle around the town a few times to lower my altitude. On top of that, we might be a little high anyway. It's kind of hard to see like the actual beautiful countryside and all that kind of stuff. The good old glorious countryside of Oklahoma, as boring as it is, it can still be beautiful in some areas. In the meantime, I've just been watching YouTube videos while I'm waiting to arrive at our destination. Anyway, that's pretty much all we can really do right now. So I guess... What the... Why does that say 52 nautical miles, but that says 79? Is it just not updated? I have no idea. That's weird. But either way, I'll see you guys whenever we get a little bit closer. Okay, we're definitely
Cessna November 9
closing in onto the location now. We're less than, well, almost less than 30 miles away. I decided to go ahead and fly down to about 4,000 feet. We're about 4,400 now. And there's a lot more lakes around in this part of the world, apparently. You know, I really wonder how...
Generic 905 Tango contact Oak City approach on 124.6.
I really wonder how they actually get the names for a lot of these landing strips.
Going to 124.6 generic 905 Tango.
That would be kind of interesting to find out, I think, is how they get the names of these random landing strips that you see just kind of dotted
Cessna
about.
58
It's out
uniform
in like a
traffic
farmer's
is 12
field or
o'clock 4
something.
miles at 5,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
Ray?
Report them in sight.
Is that a town? It's like one little tiny building down there? We've got a pretty decent sized lake over here. I don't think it's as big as Canton, though. Although over here, there's another one. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back up. Lots of lakes around here, actually. There's one over there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one back there, there's a big one back there. There's a smaller one kind of between this one and that other one over there, then there's that one. Like 67 lakes, like just right next to each other. Here. It's like a little town on this, on the edge of this lake here. That's really cool. I bet it's expensive as heck to live there, though. Waterfront property always is more expensive. Oh.
Report them in sight.
Yeah, the wind really does not like this plane, apparently. Very weird. Okay, you know what? Let's just...
Fort Worth Center, Cessna November 75715, 1,500 feet. Cessna November 75715, Fort Worth Center, altimeter 29.9, to continue as planned.
Maybe that's what it was. It was the plane
Fort Worth Center, Airbus November 47659, flight
trying to fight against the crosswind. Might have been what it was. Either way, I'm going to continue flying, and I'll see you guys whenever we get closer to the approach. You know what? I think there's actually an achievement you can get for flying really low to the ground, and I see a really long straight road that's pretty much heading straight for our destination. what?
Fort Worth Center, Airbus November 529er, for one flight level 250. Airbus 26 Lima contact Fort Worth Center on 133.9er. Good day. Airbus November 529er, 41 Fort Worth Center.
Let's start descending as much as we can. And we'll fly really low to the ground and give the people driving along this road a really good heart attack.
Fort Worth Center, Airbus November 7605, 2 flight level 310. Airbus November 7605 to Fort Worth Center, continue to OUTLN as planned.
This will give us a chance to check out the traffic density actually.
Fort Worth Center, generic November 209er 5 Tango 1500.
And ironically, right now I'm not seeing any traffic at all whatsoever. Even though we should be seeing a lot of traffic. Oh, here we go. Scare the crap out of some people, shall we? Ah, they disappear as they get closer to the road, though. I can only imagine how terrifying this would actually be in real life. I need to find a way to make it where fuel isn't infinite. I'm sure that's an option somewhere, but I have no idea how to turn it on. Oh wow, that was horrible. That was just a moving bar, basically. What the heck? Oh yeah, this is definitely killing the time though. We're only 13 miles away. Well, nautical miles, I guess I should say. But yeah, this is actually quite a bit of fun. Oh, a lot of traffic just popped in right there.
Airbus 052 contact Fort Worth Center on 12. Airbus 052.
Semi-truck phasing in and out of a bunch of cars, covering traffic. Oh, it's a pretty big intersection here with no traffic lights or anything. definitely want to be flying high through here. There's too many trees here for my liking. But we're only about 9 miles away from our destination, so...
Airbus 22 Whiskey traffic is 7 o'clock per mile at flight level 250 Airbus A20M. Report them in sight.
Wait, what is that? There's another dot on the horizon.
Airbus 22 Whiskey traffic in sight.
Since we're here, let's go ahead and... airport list.
Generic 272 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 11,000 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Which runway do I want to come in on? Runways, or are those just... I think they're just taxiways. Okay, there's an easier way to know which airport I'm actually going towards. Claw, okay. Went to Claw.
Airbus 997 traffic in sight.
Lawton Tower Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 6 miles east, 2,100 feet with Golf to land. Enter left traffic runway tree, 5 Cessna Golf Sierra Alpha.
The traffic. Airbus 22 Whiskey has the Airbus A20M in sight.
Okay, so 35. Which means we want to fly... I see what it's doing. It's going to put me on the proper approach path. I really wish we could do away with these pop-ups. That'd be really nice. I am recording, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Up a bit.
Airbus 22 Whiskey contact Fort Worth Center on 133.9. Good day.
It's really wanting me to reduce speed here. kind of feel like we're going a little too slow here, though. Yeah, Lawton is another big prison town. This is another Supermax prison. I don't really know where the prison is, though. I don't think I've ever been to Lawton, so... Okay.
Fort Worth Center, Dollar November 09er, 13 kilo, 9,000 feet. Dollar X-ray, X-ray, contact Fort Worth Center on
I thought that was going to update at some point, but I guess not.
Dollar November 09er, 13 kilo, Fort Worth Center, altimeter, 29er, decimal 9er, 2 continuous planned. 126 decimal 775 for Dollar X-ray, X-ray, Papa.
What I thought was going to happen was I was going to fly through that, and then it was going to update into a different location and like showing me the way I need to go, but apparently I was completely wrong. Apparently to my right is where I want to be going. Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, remember, I have to fly in from the south, not the north. Definitely a more than long enough runway for me to land there. Airspeed is not too high. I'm going to go around.
Cessna Flight 64 traffic in sight.
Is that another plane?
Airbus 51 Victor.
I thought those were other planes. Well, Lottie flippin' da. Yeah, there's a plane going into land.
Cleared to land runway tree, 5 Cessna Golf, Sierra Alpha.
Are you sure? Because it looks like there's quite a bit of air traffic. to do a little fly around. I don't know why, but the controls seem to always get stuck on something. Like the throttle was increasing without me doing anything. I don't know why it does that, but it's very annoying.
Airbus 75 Romeo contact Fort Worth Center on 126.775. Good day. Fort Worth Center, Tower November flight 847 Kilo, flight level 350.
West taxi to parking.
Ground Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to parking. Tower November flight 847 Kilo, Fort Worth Center.
Lawton Airport information Golf 1. Lawton Airport information Hotel 140 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS runway 35 to use. Landing and departing runway 35. VFR aircraft.
Oh, we're already
flight.
at our parking destination. Okay.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have hotel. Lawton Airport information. Hotel 140 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902.
Okay.
ILS
Well,
runway
that's
35
gonna
to use.
be that mission complete. Unfortunately, my dialogue can't really, or commentary, I can't really talk too much with all this stuff going on.
Lawton Airport information, Hotel 140 Zulu. Wind calm.
I do apologize about that, but there's only so much that I can say without either getting distracted by the radio chatter or I don't know. It's kind of hard to do commentary with this game whenever you don't really know that much about airplanes in general, but I thought it'd be kind of a fun game to play anyway. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but... Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.